My name is Damali Ssali, and I welcome you to this episode of the Ideation Corner. The Ideation Corner is a space where ideas are discussed and dissected. And today I host Golola Moses. By way of introduction, Golola is an African kickboxing champion. He is a Ugandan kickboxing champion. He is a movie actor. He is a self-made celebrity. He is a philanthropist, and also he is a fitness instructor. Golola also is one of the most beloved celebrities in Uganda, with the following across all age groups. But for a while now, he's been talking about building an academy, a kickboxing talent academy. This facility is supposed to provide access to young people who have talent but may not have the resources to engage in such a facility. Today I am talking to Golola about, surely he suffered some challenges in starting that, but his idea is still alive. So today I'm very happy to have Golola in the Ideation Corner, where we're going to be talking about the Golola Kickboxing Talent Academy. Golola, thank you so much for agreeing to talk to me today.
Hello, Damali.
How are you?
I want to thank God so much that I'm okay. You know, every day I wake up and I see that I don't have any pain, no headache. When I feel that I'm okay, I lift my hand and say, praise God.
Thank you. Thank God for
How
that.
are you?
I'm good.
Thank you to invite me on this great show.
I'm glad you came. But I mostly want to talk about the idea that you have of building the Kickboxing Talent Academy. Tell me about it.
Oh, wow. You know, many would like to call it a kickboxing academy, but to me, every time what comes to my mind is like it's a talent academy. Because in Uganda or Africa, we have not yet understand about the talent. Actually, we have seen different people being popular, getting rich, but we have failed to see that as not a joking subject. Why do I come out with having an academy? Actually, I have my land. Right now, the academy is into construction. I got a chance reham because I'm the brand ambassador.
Yes.
Of course, they came out and they thanked me of being, in fact, they were like, God, thank you for your royalty. So the way how they appreciated me is to see how they can touch my dreams. The things which I've been talking about so long.
The things that are
because
important.
the things which have been hitting me. You know, I've invited so many media people to my land in Kawempe, telling them that I want to have an academy here. Because why was I bringing the media people? This is what I was doing. To me, I looked at it as it wasn't as my personal basis or personal thing. Because if it was personal, as someone who is owning a land, I would have put so many different things which can bring in money.
Yeah,
I would
bring you
have
an
put
income.
in rentals, I would have even put anything, a bar or what. But inside me, I've been having something say that I want to have an academy. Because the way how I learned this kickboxing, the way how I became popular, the way how I have become who I am today, it is just by God's grace. In fact, it's just by luck. Not everyone can be luck.
Yeah, not everyone can be lucky.
Yeah, but if God has blessed some people, you know, when God bless someone, or when God bless you, you become a blessing. You know, when you become a blessing, you can be able to
Bless others.
bless others. So, I myself, when I was young, I loved so much. I loved so much of being someone. What was in my mind, it was not all about I wanted to be a kickboxer, I want to be a movie star, I want to be a musician, but it was always haunting me. Like, I want to be someone. I wanted to be recognized. I wanted to be recognized. You know, we grew up in the family of 6 children. I'm the third in our family. Of course, who are following me are sisters.
You're the third?
I'm the third.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I looked to my brothers, I was like, no, I have to be the David of the Bible. You know?
Yes.
I
I'm
have to
the
be
youngest, but I have to be the, you know.
I have to be the greatest. And I didn't stop by just only thinking about it. I went on, I told mom that, you know what, mommy, you see me, you look at me, of course you don't understand me, but I'm going to be one of the greatest children. She was like, what are you talking about? I told her I'm going to be great. She's like, how are you going to be great? Are you going to study and get a degree like your brother? Because, of course, by that time, my brother, Michael Sengendo, had got a degree from engineering. Are you going to get a degree like your brother? Suddenly, I just told my mother, I'm going to be more than even my brother. But she went on and said, okay, let me pray for you, my son. I remember those words very well. So, inside me, I had something boiling in me. Something was there, boiling me inside, from the stigma up to the other. Boiling me, boiling me, boiling me. I was like, what should I do? Should I start? What should I do?
Yeah.
But in that process, I got a dream. I got a dream when people that were escorting me to the airport and telling me, you're the one who's going to represent us. You are a champion. And by the time I wasn't a champion.
No, but they call you a champion.
They are calling me a champion. Go and represent us. And I didn't know what I was going to represent. But they were telling me, go and represent us. When I woke up, I was like, oh my God. My heart was like, tuk, 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 tuk. Then I said, hey, what the hell of this dream? But you know, in our family, we grew up in the Christianly family. I just sat on my bed and I said this word that, God, you're the Lord who fulfilled the dreams. I would like to see this dream coming true. Just like that.
I want to be the champion.
So I went on doing my thing, doing my thing. So of course I started doing boxing, and one of the challenge I got to enter boxing was one of my good friend, my homeboy. This homeboy, he came back, told me, you know what, he was in the ghetto, so one of the guy took his money, and the guy, in fact, he promised to crush him. So my friend came and told me, you know what, the guy took my money and he promised to crush me. I said, what? That guy to crush you? Then I started training. I said, now what would I do to make a revenge?
You started boxing because you wanted to revenge
To revenge
your
about
friend.
my friend.
Okay.
And I knew the guy seriously. I started going, you know, we have a hill. It's that place is called Ginger Kaloli. There is a, it has a Catholic church. It is on the hill. So we used to climb that hill. So every day I go in the ghetto, I listen to this guy. They say, yesterday I was there, I climbed like 10 times. So for me, when I go, I climb 12. I make sure that I do it much better.
Okay, so that's where you were doing your training on that hill.
I'm doing my training. I even up to now, I can still.
Oh, you still
I
do
still
it?
go there.
Okay.
So to cut all things in short, like the way how I went through being a champion, it was terrible, because first of all, we trained in Kawempe. It was a ghetto place. Just
there, an
there.
open space.
An open place. We had a friend of ours was calling Haji. I think he was a legend in boxing. He wasn't looking old, but I never see him doing boxing. But he used to train us.
Okay.
So in life, to me, I've never taken anything easy. Everything I do, I take it serious.
Okay.
Everything I give my time, I do it
You give
seriously.
your all.
I don't try. That's why I keep saying
You don't try. You do.
I do. That's why I keep telling this kind of my proverb, which I say that I'm not a joking subject. So many people, they joke. So many people, they start things jokingly. Someone start dating a girl jokingly. Someone just start doing things jokingly. But me, I never joke. Everything, and I hate someone joking around me. Because when you start joking on me, you pull up my heart. So when I realize that you are joking with me, I'm like, oh my God.
About it,
That's why I fear to be heartbroken sometimes. someone can come and start joking with my heart. I broke it.
Yeah, it's true.
Don't you think that is a joking subject? So
you're training in this space, just an open space.
That's open place.
In the ghetto.
Yeah. Yes. Of course, that's where I started my boxing. I did very well boxing, so I wanted to advance. I went to Kampala Boxing Club. In fact, Kampala Boxing Club is known as one of the big clubs because it has so many guys who come training and they go to their clubs, but it is a center. So one of my friends took me there. I paid. They started teaching me.
Professionally now?
It was not professional, but you know, when we talk about professionally, like in fighting, there is when you are fighting professionally and there's when you are still fighting under in the amateur federation. We call it amateur federation. When you are still representing club, when you're still representing your country, but when you go professional, it's now business.
Business. Okay, so this is professional is when you're paid.
When you're paid, professional, you have a manager like where I'm having my manager, Innocent. In fact, when someone is talking about fighting, I call him.
Yeah, they go through your manager.
Yeah, they negotiate.
Okay.
But when you are still training, when you're coming up to become a professional, you know, in life, there is a professional in anywhere. That's why someone goes to school, you study, you wake up, you study, you go when training, but after you graduate, you become professional. You start working and being paid.
Being paid for that. Okay.
Yeah, but in boxing, before you become professional, you're already given something, something kidogo.
It's not official.
Yeah, it's not official. When we are coming up, we'll have fighting like nothing. Because sometimes mujja ne mulwana tournament, ne mulwana tournament nojja n'okubagana abantu nga 220. Naye n'ovaayo just ne bakuwa certificate. N'ogenda eriiso ne balinyiga oba ettama naye nga kwegamba okiwulira kisaano honor.
You're still happy.
You know, there is that honor when you fight, you know, under the rules. There is that honor you get like, I'm real.
Yes.
So, to me, I came on. So after doing so much, in fact, I was in boxing up to, you know, in boxing, we have levels, schools, juniors, novice, intermediate, then open. So those who reach on open, they are those who they look to replace the national fighters on the national team level.
Okay. And this is still not professional yet?
It's
you haven't gotten to professional yet?
Yes.
Wow.
Because you go from like schools, that's the starting point of like you going. In fact, schools, they were school tournaments.
Okay. To pick out the talent, the talented kids.
The talented kids. So when you go on, you go to the juniors. So juniors, they are always juniors because you can't find an 18-year-old person
in the junior.
In a junior.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're still growing up. So in novice, that's official. So even in schools, they bring their clubs, their teams, then do your clubs. All that you fight to reach to the national team.
Okay.
Because on the national team, you are like, I'm going to go abroad. I'm going to represent.
Of course, I'm representing the country.
I'm representing the country. Tugenda kulinya ennyonyi. Era bambi abaana babeera okwo ne batava ku amateur nga baagala kulinya.
Nga balindira okulinya ennyonyi ku representing the country. Okay.
Naye challenge bambi eyajjawo nti n'okulinya ennyonyi. Oli ekyamulinyisa ng'ennyonyi agamba ati sikalinya ennyonyi agende anoonyeze eyo ssente. It was not a peaceful way of like, I want to reach to represent my country.
I just want to represent.
I represent and I go overseas. I go different countries. But sometimes most of our colleagues, they use it when they go.
They want to get an opportunity.
Not opportunity. They just run away. They're like, to hell with Uganda. So they always be on this waiting. Like one day kuve Uganda.
Yeah. Okay.
Era bannaffe bonna abali e Bulaaya tewaliwo muntu yali agenze officially nti avudde Uganda agenze mu America agenze kuzannya oba afunye ttiimu emugula. Have not had. Kubanga bonna bempulira tulina ba legends. ba Wuma Kasimu, ba Justin Juko, ba Mugabe the Beast, we have legends. Ne
Juko tebamugula?
Ate Juko ye. Okugenda ebweru ye ku that level yagenda na our African game naleeta omudaali naye era tewabeerangawo nga federation ng'ekibiina kigamba kubanga ekibiina kyandibadde kirina strategy
nti omuntu bw'atuleetera omudaali yadda ku
oba nebagamba nti era kyandibadde kirina nti because we all know that Uganda is I don't know why it's even a third world country. It's not in the third world country. Simanyi kubanga Uganda we are so poor. Uganda tuli bubi nnyo. We have a challenge of which you can find a fighter when he's lacking a mouthpiece, when we are just sharing the gum shield. We are just sharing it.
That is not
you reach on the tournament when somebody you're just sharing bandages.
That is not good.
That shows that we are so behind. Because if a club can't provide mouthpiece for they share.
They share the.
We have these things which covers us. You share them. You remember it is sweat. We share the headgear.
Even the headgear.
Because those headgears, when you fight, they get sweat.
And then you share. The next person gets it.
In fact, you find that on the tournament they are only like 2 pairs. When you have like 100 people who are going to fight.
And they're sharing these.
And they have to share because this is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are all the challenges. Why I said that I should have an academy. So, of course, as I've been telling you that in fighting, there are stages.
Yes. You start with the schools, the juniors,
novice, intermediate, then open.
Open.
Yeah.
Is it after open that you go to?
Yeah. After open. We believe that, or they believe that when you are on open, you already mature.
Okay.
Because it's not easy to find someone on open when he is 19 years. Most people who are on open, 25,
26,
28, you know. So when you are 25, 28, you're supposed to go professional and start working money.
And start making money
off.
Okay.
Of course, Uganda, it is a long time since we won a medal. That was in Amini's regime.
With Akibua?
With a
kickboxing one. Sorry, Akibua was a sprinter.
A sprinter. No, he was boxing. It was Ayubu Kalule.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Mugabe, or even Mugabe the Beast, brought also a medal.
Okay.
It was only on Armenian regime. So since
then, we haven't got the
medal. But some of the challenge why we haven't got a medal is that we don't prepare our team, our fighters very well. Okay. Because you find that the people you are going to fight with, they spend 8 months in the camp
preparing for
the tournament. These guys, they are giving allowances. They are eating very well. Nice balanced diet. They are training. But here, they just take guys 1 month or 1.5 months in the camp. But they are going to fight with guys who've been
training for 18 months.
Here, they are, in fact, I think Mohanji is done who have just started it recently. The boxing president who is there at the moment. Okay. He was giving some small money.
An allowance to them so that they can eat well. Yeah. Okay.
But I want to tell you that you don't have an allowance. You have to look for food. Some people, some fighters, they have responsibilities. They are renting. They have.
You may have kids who need school fees. Okay.
Yeah. So you find that if you are not prepared well, given enough, there's no way you can bring a medal. So these are all one of the things. Why should
the reasons why you want an academy?
Because why? Many times our fighters, they go on the tournament when they are not ready. Here we don't know how to manage fighters. No. Because how are you going to manage a fighter? You have to know how is your fighter eating. Is a fighter eating a balanced diet? Here we don't know a balanced diet. When you have a chikomando, that is okay.
That's your diet. Okay.
Years back,
Chikumando ne
we
bijanjalo.
use bijanjalo.
Okay.
You only eat posho. You don't even have, a fighter would eat like the little, a kilo of meat.
A fighter can eat a whole kilo of meat?
No, the little
The little, okay.
would have been a kilo, 1 kilo of meat.
Really?
Yes.
Minimum is
Yes.
1 kilo.
1 kilo.
Phew. Okay.
Because that meat, it has a lot it adds.
And you need it for the training.
When we are fighting, we use a machine. You know, it's like a car, like this racing car. If its engine is not
Like a
nice,
Formula One car.
the Formula One
The
car
engine determines how.
determined. So it's the thing.
Okay.
That's why those guys, they beat us. You reach a time when the engine can't go.
Your
there.
engine is
yeah,
is
their
done.
hands can't go. You are throwing 2 punches, the other guys throw 6. How are you going to compete with someone? Why? The other person, his body has been managed.
Having a nice balanced diet.
Balanced diet. He does not get tired. Here we just survive, and I want to thank all the guys who have been representing our country. All athletes, they are just survivors. When you hear a story of Kiporotich, the way how he went and brought us a gold medal, even the shoes he ran when he was there, he just borrowed them. Even the ticket.
Even the ticket, he had good contributions.
Contribution. But he's going to represent our country. We have people here who are eating a lot of money. Actually, they have not come out to think about sport
As an economy.
an economy. And secondly, because the youths, if you don't manage them through sports, how are you going to manage them? How are you going to use their age? Because talents also, they have the age.
Oh yes, like if you have the talent for kickboxing, but you don't use it at the right age early enough, then you're too old.
Because you cannot come when you are 30, 40 years and you start training kickboxing that you want to go.
It's done.
It's done.
Okay.
We use these guys when they are still strong. So, in fact, in ladies, when the ladies, they give birth, they can no longer be strong
Not
as they were before.
Okay.
Men, it's okay. But also men, when you give so much babies, you can't do as much because remember there is a responsibility.
Oh yes, yeah.
Your heart can't concentrate. When you were training, you remember they told you there is no porridge.
There's no food.
There's no food.
Yeah, there's no school fees.
Also, too much responsibility can limit you. The people who are going to first have a chance of this are my fellow boxers, my fellow kickboxers, because they have been looking only on kickboxing. Of course, kickboxing or boxing in Uganda does not pay like the way it pays to Golola. Actually, I'm the most expensive fighter here.
Yes.
Me
You're
here,
the most successful.
yeah, I've never fought for $1,000, but fighters, they fight for less.
So you want to give them another opportunity to
So
make a
I
living.
want them to think beyond doing boxing only.
The physical.
Actually, I keep on talking to my young brothers, whom I have motivated, because I have motivated many. There are many boys who want to be like a Golola, who want also to be paid like a Golola. But yes, there is that opportunity. Even they can be paid more than me. Because the way how Mike Tyson was paid and the way how Mayweather is paid,
It's different, by the way.
it's different.
Yeah, Mayweather is paid way more.
There was a time when he was one of the most
Pay-per-view, the highest pay-per-view rate.
Yeah. Most expensive.
I think he still is.
Yeah,
Like if he wakes up today and said Mayweather is going to fight this one, it will still be the highest pay-per-view. Okay.
So, but Golola today is paid somewhere. Secondly, because that is a job for these guys, they'll be teaching.
Yes, physical education.
Physical education.
They'll be okay.
And remember, of course, when they are teaching, they are going to be given some money.
No, of course, they can,
as
they
they are
can
paid
earn,
teachers.
Yes.
So they'll also have time of training, and also because also being a champion, there is a lot you have to take. Patience. Praying a lot.
So, Golola, for your academy, your dream of the academy idea is that it will be an institute that also that teaches people how to be physical instructors, so that
Physical
that they can provide these services to schools or even individuals. And then it can also be a training facility for those people who can't afford. Now, you are training in your ghetto in an open space.
Yes.
Those ones will have also access. And then also it will be able a space where even normal people can come and be trained as a facility.
Why so much I'm looking at physical education? This is the reason why I was calling support from the government. In fact, I was telling them that the thing which I want to do, this academy, is going to benefit many. Benefit many. It's going to be there generation for generation, because Makerere University has been there for so many years. Chambogo, Ndeje University. These institutes were built to help people. So me, I wanted to have this institute. That's why I was calling the support from the government. The reason why I was not having a quick finance.
Yeah.
Because me, as me personally, I also have my needs.
Yes.
I also want to be rich. I want to be like a superstar.
Yes.
But all things, I say no. Let me, the legacy is the chance you have extended to the people.
Yes.
My legacy won't be there if I have not done it, cut it. Physical education, because somebody who will learn physical education, it's going to benefit his life.
Yes.
It's going to change his life. It's going to change his family. Uganda, we have so many youths who are lacking of jobs.
Yes.
We have so many schools. They are in 10,000 men. I don't know even the schools. Imagine how many people will get the jobs. So this is the reason why I was calling so much the government. I reached even to the president. I gave them my proposals. They told me they were going to get back to me up to now until Reham. I mean, God answered my prayer, because me, I remained praying. I never sold that land, and I will never sell it. Not even to get a land title to take it to the bank to get money. Because it is in town, it is in Kawempe. I would have built my nice house to be there. But I said that a house will benefit me.
Only you, yeah.
But what will I do? What is that going to help so many? And I believe that this will be there for generation and generation. Even if Gola will not be there, but this will be there.
The academy is
but
there to
unfortunately, I never got the help. I have so many colleagues of mine who are in the government, but every time I could approach one, I'm like, no, why don't we go back to Mosaic again? This person, I mean.
So the academy, you've provided land. You have this idea on what the academy should be.
And it's already built. Now, we are building. In fact, this month, the gym is going to be finished.
Really? You started construction? I did not know that.
That's why I was telling you that Reham has done a great job of developing my land, adding a value, because it was just
empty.
I was even trained. I used you to be as a camp, and I said, I stay there. I stay there in my camp. I no longer go to Mavira. But Reham has added huge value. They have concentrated a home. It's worth like 300 million. They are now constructing a gym. So I see life changing.
There's hope. Your dream is beginning to materialize.
Though it's not going to be big as before, but I want, because Reham, when they are building this, they say, Golola, you have called for the government. These people, they are not saying anything to you. They are not giving, and the land is here. At least let us build it. Let's build a house. If you, anything you do, either you will stay there, you will bring your children. But when we have added value, I went down on my knees and I said, God, I thank you so much. So that place, I see it as gold. Actually, there's no way I can see that I want to sleep there.
You haven't moved into the house?
I haven't moved because I see it is a resource now. It is gold. That's where I want to show the government that the cause which I talked on, it's still going on. In the gym, I'm going to start training. We are just waiting the COVID to end. My target is to bring youths from different regions. I'm going to start bringing them 10. I go to the West, I bring 10 youths. They are going to stay in my home. They be there for 2 months
On site?
on site.
Okay.
They are learning physical education. They are learning personal training because we have gyms which needs instructors. They are learning kickboxing. They are learning professional training. They are learning physical education. I want to see that every region, we have like 5 regions. I want to bring those. I will start with the 50. And why do I want to start in region? Because, for example, if you want to educate children of the West, you have to bring those youths from the West.
Yes.
You don't get guys from the North and again you take them to the West because they understand their language.
Yes.
It's easy for them. So I believe that every time I'll be doing like that until this message has to be pushed up to the top, up to the sports ministry, up to the Minister of Education, that I was not a joking subject. This academy is going to benefit Golola as an individual because it's where? It's in Kampala. First of all, there is my office. Right now, I'm the chairman of Oral Professionals Fighters in Uganda.
I didn't know that.
The reason we came out with that, we don't have something which brings us together. And we don't know even the numbers of
How many
professional
you
fighters. We don't know who are those who are worn out in age. We don't know who are those who are still active. What have we done for them? Do we have a platform? Do we have a possibility of negotiating with promoters? Can we get for them fights? In that academy, of course, as me as an instructor, I want to be doing classes. I like doing Zumba, fitness workout, you know. Of course, fitness workout will bring in something.
Yes.
I'm looking forward of continuing doing my TV show in that same place.
Okay.
Yeah. All those things are there in that academy. So this academy has a lot.
It does. I didn't know.
I'm looking forward of opening branches in different countries all over East Africa. Why? Because I've been visiting there promoting kickboxing. I've promoted kickboxing in Tanzania. In fact, I started in Tanzania. Uganda, they didn't know me before.
Okay.
I started in Tanzania.
You started kickboxing in Tanzania?
In Tanzania. Okay. That's why I started becoming popular. Oh. Because people were seeing me on East African TV. By then, it was the hot...
the hot thing.
The hot thing. When you want, like Friday nights, or Friday, you could tune into East Africa. All these channels were there. So they used to see me there, you see. And that's why I'm saying that I want to open branches in Kenya, in Tanzania, in Rwanda, all over. Because you'll find that this academy will help those people in Sudan. Of course, as we see these other international schools like these Aga Khan and the ETC.
Actually, they're in different countries.
In
the
different
same concept, yes.
And if I want this to go more further, I have to take it beyond Uganda. These fighters who are going to come in the academy, I'm going to make them a calendar of fighting because remember they will be already having skills.
Okay.
I want them to go back and open other gyms.
Where they go from their region?
From their region.
Okay.
So in all regions, I want to make sure that I have the academies. Because you find that all Western region want to come to Golola Talent Academy.
Yeah, but they can go to the
But if they can be, this is the program I had, and this is the reason why I wanted the government to come and support me.
Yeah.
But me, I have not come out to start building the academy. I have not come out to start building a government. I have not come out to say that I'm going to this party, I'm going to this party. I have not tried to create any attention because I knew the God who blessed me will be the same God who will bless me. And I know God will maintain these academies, generation to the generation. So I want to see academies.
Across the country. Okay.
I'm looking forward of like local people being given exercises in their playgrounds. Because here, exercises are very expensive.
Yes.
Going to the gym, the small money you can pay is 10,000. I don't know how much that in dollars.
Well, that is like $4.
$4. Yes. but people in there, those who can't pay.
Yes.
So if
it's
we
only for the few who can afford the game. It's for the rich, actually.
For corporate people. So I want to see people in the
no more people
working
omuntu wa
bulijjo ng'akola mu kyalo oli ali mu Gomasi agenda kukola ki
kubanga
Dwayiro ono ayamba abantu bangi, abantu balwadde my sister, abantu balwadde emigongo, abantu balwadde amagulu, abantu balwadde basukaali, abantu balwadde ba pressure. Ate ng'ebintu bino byonna exercises bijjayo, abantu tebamanyi kyakula, abantu tebalina appetite. So nti ensonga lwaki njagala abavubuka benyigire mu kuyiga kickboxing, bagenda kuddayo mu byalo. Ate omuvubuka w'omu byalo ajja kusigala ng'azanya kickboxing, kigenda kumuyamba okubeera popular. Kubanga ku kyalo abadde omuyaayi agenda kubeera nga takyali muyaayi. Yeyo discipline kigenda kumuteeka mu kamera. Agenda kubeera nga bafollowingibwa. And secondly, I want to work with people who are disciplined. If you are not disciplined, you won't be able to work with me. Abavubuka tugenda kubalemesa tutya okunywa omwenge. Tugenda tugamba abavubuka they are doing drug, banywa omwenge. Naye abavubuka banywa omwenge, banywa enjagalo kuba tebalina byakola. They are idle. Naye omuntu ali fit asobola kubeera idle. Nze nkeera ku makya ne nkola training. Bwe mala okukola training banjagala kulya. Ne ngenda n'endya. Ne mpumulamu. Omuntu atali fit asobola kuwumulamu. Olweggulo nenziramu. So nti abavubuka karate omunyi w'omwenge nnyo tasobola kukola training. Omunyi wa sigala tasobola kukola training. So engeri yokka gye tulina abavubuka abato okubabula tuba emphasizing bakole ebyemizannyo. Tulina gavumenti zaffe wano ez'ebyemizannyo naye tezifuddeyo kutunulira abavubuka bato. Kutunulira abavubuka bamba bali mu masomero. Academy ewaffe omuntu okuvayo okufuuka superstar ova mu ghetto kyova olaba nga buli kimu kiva mu ghetto. Ojja weerwanaku. Omala kuleeta mudaali ne balyoka bamanya nti gundi gyali naye before tebasobola kumanya. Here we have not come out to plant a seed of a champion. Because champion osiga musige. Me, I didn't just kick the door and I become a champion. I started from the grass. So these academies, they are going to help to plant the seed of champions. When we look at Europe, they have football academies. But abana tebasome na kusoma ogendo olonye meso oba aina gundi gyalina oba dokita oba yakola financial inclusion. No. Tewali na yenga ba benefit nze mu talent. These guys are getting abnormal money. They are paid abnormal money, but because of talent. Nze ndowooza nti bwe tuba tufunye omuntu ng'alina talent naba ng'afuna abnormal money agenda kusobola okuzimba eddwaliro. Bw'anaaba azimbye eddwaliro agenda kuteekawo emirimu agenda kusobola okuzimba akeedi. So nti talent zino President Amini yafanga nnyo ku talent. Batugamba yakuba mu bikonde, yavuga motoka z'empaka, yavuga obugaali. Yali sportsman. Naye lwaki muzeeyi n'omukulembeze anaddako baana batatunulidde ensonga zino kigenda kubanga emiti emitofe gitusaze. So nze kino ekintu kinulire nti kanteekewo academy nga investment. Sijja kusula njala. Secondly nti abavubuka bana bagenda okugenda mu masomero ngenda kufubanza okulaba nga nti mbafunira amasomero. Amasomero ago galina okusasula ssente nga gakasasula eno nze instructor nze musasula. Era kujja kuvangayo ka portion akadda mu academy.
Academy sigalenge ekula.
Ng'ekula. Era kyovulaba nti academy ngenda kutandika okukola fundraising. We need equipment. Equipment is really so expensive. A pair of a glove, it costs $100. We have so many young men who can't afford that. Ngugambe mouthpiece eno ekitone nnyo wano egulwa siringisi omutwalo. N'okufuna bakooki abalungi. Nti bakooki be tulina wano balungi naye si eyo level. Waliwo kooki alina okubeera owa amateur. Waliwo ne kooki alina okubeera owa professional. Naye ffe kooki owa amateur owa professional yakola otya. So nze ndowooza nti academy eno y'amaanyi nnyo mu Uganda. Era nze neebaza nnyo abafaani mwenna abavuddeyo ne banjagala, abafaani munjagadde nnyo, mumpadde support. Era mujja mu bulijjo mumbuuza naye Golo gulawo ddi academy. Mulina abaana bammwe, abaana mwabatuuma dda Golola. So what I'm looking forward is to you to send these children to this academy, is to send your children to my academy and I motivate them. I make them champions. I want contribution of bringing equipments This would have been done by the ministry, by the National Council of Sports, but I think that they don't have money. Our president would have give us a huge support, but I think he doesn't have the feeling of that, because in life, if you don't have feeling of something, there's no way you are going to look at. So you, our fans, for example, you have supported Golola. I brought kickboxing when nobody knew the game, but you said let us go and support our man. Like the way you are watching me on Damali's show. So please, I'm calling your support all over. You people, you have liked me all over the world. All over, because I have people all over the world, I don't know, but all over the world. I'm still calling for your support. There was a time I was talking to one of the radios in Norway. Somebody told me, why don't you open an account and we start sending their money? So the reason I was waiting for that is for you to see that I have started. The gym is in fact, in this month, it will be finished. We have the home. So we are going to be able to bring guys from the village and we bring them to the home and we teach them and they go back and they teach the skills. We believe in 10 years to come, Uganda is going to be able to bring more than 10 gold medals. You can imagine Uganda, in Kenya here, our neighbors, they bring 4 gold medals. They feel like beating the authorities. Kenya can bring 4 gold medals and they be unhappy. They are used to bringing a bulk of gold medals. But in Uganda here, we have gone so many times. It's only our authorities who have tried to give us a smile. Kiprotich brought a medal after 40 years. After 40 years, can you imagine? Our institutions, many institutions, they cry. They say that they come to the government, but they don't get support. Our coaches are very broke. So, I believe that you, our people, our fans who are watching us on Damali show, we want to request you more of sending us equipment. If you are there, you have equipment, you can find a way. I'm going to give all my contacts to Damali, and he's going to also to come at my academy, because I don't want you, my people, to say that I'm a joking subject. No.
Golola, thank you so much.
Ladies and you gentlemen, all over the world, I want to thank you so much. And I want to thank Damali Ssali to invite me to his popular show. I'm looking forward to work with Damali, to be my partner, to help me to call for funds. I want to thank you for supporting me. Thank you for this show. May God bless you so much. May God protect you. May God bless your families. No weapon formed against you shall prosper in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Thank you so much. I love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you've heard it from Golola about his idea about
from
the
academy. Horse's mouth.
From the horse's mouth.
Oh,
Golola
wow.
Moses. His academy is already started. He needs support. He needs partnership. I am certainly going to visit it so we can see what it looks like. But thank you so much. Please do subscribe to my channels, which is at Damali Ssali on Facebook and on YouTube.